I found something on Mars. All right, and let me turn this thing so you can know what it says right here. Look, Mars surface future seen from above in the true color for the first time ever. So that's not the original color. I had to adjust it so I could see what's on the surface on Mars. Okay, with different colors. Because if you try to investigate this photo right off the bat from Google, you cannot see what's on the surface of Mars unless you use my technique. And my technique brought it out, guys. And look what I fucking found, dude. All right, I want to show y'all something real quick, dude. This does not look right at all. Okay, so give me a second. Okay. As I zoom in, look. Okay. As I zoom in, you start to see the depth and the surface and stuff, right? All this looks like it's corroded away, right? And there's no water there, guys. Look, you can see the layers and the layers and layers and stuff, okay? That's besides the point. As I zoom in, there's something right here that looks like an octopus, okay? Right there. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Right there, guys. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what's going on? Anyway, let me go back to it, guys. Hold on. That thing's glitching or something, man. But okay, you can see it from right here. Okay. Where is it? Why did it? Okay, well. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Okay, let's see later. Okay, so it's right here, right? So. Oh my god, bro. Why am I getting a shitty ass fucking view, bro? Let's see. Let me go back. Okay, here we are. Okay, guys. Now you can see where it's at. It's gonna be right here. Look, you can see it right there, guys. All right. So I can see it. You see it right there. You see the arm goes out like that, and like that, and like that. All right. It's right there. That's weird. And all this is hollow out, guys. All this is being hollow out. Look, if you really tell to the dimensions, you can see the dimensions that it does not look like what we're taught in school. Look at this, guys, right there. So something's going on in the Martian planet, especially this right here. Everyone knows about this, right? But did anybody know that under it's hollow? All this is being hollowed out, guys. Okay, did anybody know that? It looks like a bridge. No. So if you really want to do this, like, take a screenshot of this and try to bring it out, guys. Using my technique. But you can definitely see that if you really look, you can definitely see the depth of all this right here, and it's been like corrosive. Everything's corrosive. Everything's being, I don't know, man. It's just, it doesn't look right. It looks like water ran through there, but there's no water, right? And all this looking, that looks like a fucking octopus to me, man. I don't know. That's crazy. You can see this. Hold on. All right, remember that right there. Announcing Vanguard's largest expense ratio cut ever, which includes nearly half of our fixed income and equity funds, saving investors. You see that? That's massive, man. See how we've delivered for clients since 1975 at Vanguard.com. So, looks like all this has a different dimension to it, Look at that stuff, man. So that's it, guys. So if you really check it out, there's something there. There's a lot of weird stuff on Mars. that we're not being told. And you can see right here on the horizon. If you look on the horizon, this part solid, but everything else around it, it's corrosive. It looks like it's been corroded. But how? You know what I mean? You know, they say apparently it is dry, but you know what could make a structure like this that looks like an octopus? You know what? You know, I'm just surprised, man. And then it looks like if you really zoom in right here, it looks like this is some like little hoodie, and this is, you know. I'm just sorry, guys. I don't have words to describe this, but I know I found something very important. Like all this right here is very important. All this, I feel like all that's been fabricated. Okay. You know, this black bud shouldn't be there, dude. All this is like the background of fucking space. You know, this looks like it's embedded into the Earth's surface. If you really look at it, this right here is the Mars surface. This right here is the surface of Mars, and this is under the surface of Mars, guys. Okay, what we've been told is not right, dude. There's a lot more to this shit. Okay, guys. You know. You can just tell as I zoom in, like all this. There's like another dimension there. It's being hollowed out or something, or fabricated some way. But you can see the little octopus in the background right there. Looks like a spider or an octopus. Spider or an octopus. You know, the legs, the little legs look like a spider or an octopus. Alright, guys, that's it, man. I'm gonna try to figure something out about this, you know. You know, so. Alright, guys.